Chapter 5, Alright, people. Since Not Orange's team won today, they get to choose what's for dinner. Freya announced. Bro stood up, the three of us decided to get blackened fish. Freya nodded, with a twirl of her hands she made blackened fish appear. How did you do that? Gentleman asked. Freya smirked. Magic. She then placed the fish on plates and served it to everyone there. YUIOP seemed to have been confused. What do I do? YUIOP asked. Captain had bit into his fish. You eat it, miss. YUIOP poked the fish. How do I eat? You just put it inside your mouth and chew. If you say so. UIOP picked the fish up and put it inside her mouth. It seemed to just fall right inside her, like a coin slot. Blue had gone to me. So, about your eye. I glared at him. Don't talk to me. He backed up. Well, sorry for trying and checking on you. Are you still mad about me lying? What do you think? I bit into the fish. Blue put his hands up, like a robber that just got caught. Fine. I'll leave you be, and with that, he just walked away. After dinner, Freya told us we all need to now rest for the next day at our cabins. My team and I walked to our cabin. The cabin's door had already been open. Weird. Why is our cabin door open? Mr. Cheese asked. Probably just the wind. Veteran went inside. The inside wasn't as nice as the outside. It looked old. Like, really old. Cobwebs everywhere. The bunk beds were covered with dust, and there were 2 beds right between the 2 bunk beds. I went to one of the beds in the middle. I nearly jumped when I saw a spider on the pillow. Gentleman killed the spider thankfully. There are so many red flags here. Captain sat on one of the top bunk beds. Yeah. But at least we have a place to sleep. I just closed my eyes, and waited for the sun to start shining on me. Chapter 6. The next morning we were all awoken by the loudest air horn sound. Wake up, time for the next game. Freya yelled. I groaned. I rubbed my eye. Having to see through one eye was already annoying. I couldn't see the full picture. Plus, seeing just darkness out of one eye felt scary, at least to me. The 5 of us walked out of the cabins. The sun shines bright and everyone else was in the same spot from yesterday. My red hair was a tangled mess. I had drool all over my shirt from last night. Freya then made a box appear. It was gold with a flower design on it. Since your yesterday outfits are obviously nasty from last night, I'll give you fresh clean clothes for the day. She placed the box in front of us. We all ran to it and started to look inside. But something was off. Wait, there's only car racer outfits in here. Dumb shouted. Freya smiled. That's because today's game is car racing. The rules are very simple. The first team to get to the finish line wins. Freya snapped her fingers. Cars appeared out of thin air. You must choose one of your teammates to drive the car. My team started to discuss who was going to drive. Well, I don't know the first thing about driving. Gentleman said. Mr. Cheese and I probably shouldn't be behind the wheel. I mean, don't you remember when we were kids? Veteran asked. I remember. We were all 10 and in a car racing thing in 4th grade and thought it was a good idea to put Veteran and Mr. Cheese behind the wheel. Turns out crashing the car in a tree didn't earn you a win. Captain shook his head. I'm too anxious to drive. Then they all looked at me. I sighed. No. Oh come on, dude. Veteran pleaded. No. Captain frowned. You're the only one who knows how to drive a car. He wasn't wrong. I did win a car race when I was 15. Fine. I went back to our cabin with the racer outfit to try on. It seemed to fit me perfectly like a glove. I put the helmet on and walked outside. I saw who my competition was. Bella, some guy with green hair and some green alien looking thing on his head, some girl with orange hair who I also never seen before, and Blue. Here to lie about racing now. I asked him, are you still going on about that? Blue asked, annoyed. Yes, I am. Look, I was chosen because I actually have a car out of all my team. Why did you get picked? Is it because the rest of your members didn't want to face the humiliation of losing? I was about to turn red. For your information, I'm the only WHO knows how to drive out of all my team. Blue smirked. Denial will get you nowhere. I wanted to wipe that smirk off his face so badly. Hello, competition. The guy with green hair waved. Who are you? I asked. My name is Happy. Well, my real name is Ryan, but you know. The code names and all can't wait to leave you all in my dust. Quote. Well, listen here, Happy. I'm going to win. Blue said. No, I am. Happy crosses his arms. Blue rolled his eyes. Fine. Keep lying to yourself, pal. You should be last to talk about lying. I grumbled. Blue scoffed. Freya then went to us. All right, racers. Get in any car of your choosing. The other racers and I went to the cars. I saw this shiny black race car and decided to use that one. It seemed pretty cool. Freya went in front of us with a flag in her hand. All right, racers, on your marks, get set. Blue called to me, hey, eye patch. I glared at him. Make sure to check that thing. Thing. Yeah, that thing. What thing? You know, the thing. What thing? Freya then waved the flag. Go. Blue smiled. My dust. He stepped on the pedal and drove off with the other racers behind him. You little. I stepped on the pedal and drove as fast as I could. Go, player. Go. Captain cheered. I didn't have time to say hey, I was too busy trying to get in the front. I stepped on the gas harder. Hey, I heard a voice calling behind me. It was Bella. Sorry, Belle, I called back. Okay, I got one person behind me, that's good. This means I'm in 4th place, I just gotta drive faster and then I'll be in 1st. I said to myself, looks like so far, Sally's in the lead. Freya announced. Sally, I guess that's the girl with orange hair, right? I gotta get ahead of her. I held onto the pedal, it went lightning fast. Almost a bit too fast. I then got ahead of Blue. I smirked. Who's gonna win now? I asked. Just shut up. Blue scoffed. Unfortunately, I was too busy bragging that I didn't see the tree. I hit it, the car stopped. I shook my head. I dusted myself off. Wow, looks like player fell behind. And looks like Sally, Blue, and Happy are neck and neck. Freya yelled. I started to stand up. Just because my car broken down doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I started to run, despite my body starting to limp. Happy then stuck out his arm. Sally and Blue looked confused. Why are you doing that? Sally asked. Happy winked. He then went faster. The three of them passed the finish line. Freya flew to them and checked a camera. And the winner is Happy by an arm. Blue gasped. What? Sally huffed. No wonder why he put his arm out. I sighed. Oh come on. My friends ran to me, worried looks on their faces. Dude, are you okay? Veteran asked. Yeah, I groaned. Not orange went to Blue. What happened? It's not my fault. Happy stuck out his arm. Blue rolled his eyes. Sally's team went to her. Sally, you were so close. At least you made it to the top 3. Her teammate patted her back. She had long blonde hair with a halo above her. She wore a white robe and a white dress and gray sandals with soft light skin and big blue eyes. Dung went to Bella and sighed. Bella, if someone goes in front of you, you go faster. Bella looked down. Sorry. Happy, you did it. Happy's teammate clapped. She had light tan skin with brown hair that covered her eyes. She wore a blue shirt and gray sweatpants. She had soft pink lipstick on. Sorry I didn't win, guys. I said. Dude, it doesn't matter if you won. It matters if you're okay. Besides, there's other games. Gentleman explained. Oh, I said softly.